Oni-chan. Hi, Fisted. Good morning. Good morning, Cake Card 2. Good morning, Oni-chan. Good morning, Alexa Fate. Thank you for calling me Maple. Mountain Burros 386. Just in time for what? Just in time for what? Mountain XSB, how are you? Good morning, Master Protos. Thank you for welcoming me to the stream. I'm not cute. I'm retarded. Good morning, Z Graves. How's work? Good morning, Library Turtle. Good morning, Dieter from Spronkets. Good morning, Sheeple. Good morning, Rainy Daney. Good morning, Botrix. How you doing? Good morning, other TGX. Wow. I'm sorry. La la. You can't be Dad Fisty because I'm Dad. Wait. Okay, you could be Dad for now, but I'm Dad all the other time. It's true. It's true. Command the aspect 345. Command the random passerby. Command the Caden. I love it. I love it when you call me daddy. Our 2K dads. Me? And also me. Me, by the way. Did I mention me? Sorry, I forgot to say me. Ah, la, la, la. So I did a thing today. I was doing some stargazing. And I thought to myself, what would it be like if there were no planes in the sky? And then I got worried for a moment, because I promise I'm not a terrorist. I'm not saying we gotta shoot him down or something like that. But sometimes I'm like, man, I just want to look at the sky unmolested from, the green dots of some airplane flying somewhere. Good morning, Egigoka. Thank you for calling me queen. Yes, Kanan, I did something very gay. I looked at the stars, and there was one in particular that was very, very bright. And then I thought again about that same website that I mentioned yesterday. And I'm like, man, I want to be out there in space. And also, how far away are the other stars? And also, why are they so bright? And why do we get to see them at night? And the whole idea of space, right? With our current technology, it's all this cool stuff out there that we'll never get to see in person because it's just like our lifespan isn't long enough to get there, right? I'm pretty sure at the current speeds that we can travel, and maybe the fastest speed, there's just not a way, right? And then it made me think about the human condition. I'm not original, by the way. Someone else thought of this first, but the human urge, desire for more. More of something. It's never enough. Good morning, hot day 41 set 41. Madeline, it's okay. Thank you for calling me mom. Chemtrails are making VTubers gay. Oh, it's the chemtrails, isn't it? Manny Fladongle, how are you? Commander Rio 137, how are you? Reminds me of when LA once lost power, there was a meteor shower, people were calling the cops, they saw bright objects in the sky, stars. Oh, that's stupid though. Why would you call the police? Why would you call the police? That's crazy. I like watching the planes, but I might have the autism bias. LDTGX, you like watching the planes at night? You probably, yeah, it's okay to like watching planes. I'm not saying that you know what? Okay, here, I'll meet you halfway. What if we agree what if we agree about, you know how we have love talk 30 minutes every day? What if we just have a period of time during the day? It could be I feel like 30 minutes is asking for a lot, but you know, an airplane free period of the day where you could just look at the stars, right? It wouldn't affect you if it's daylight though. That's fine. How are you? I want to sleep myself, but otherwise fine. Command and reminisce 0. It would be cool to see Earth from space. Yeah, I want to go back to the moon. Old TV show called Earth 2. You could recommend it, but I don't know where I would see it or what it's about. You're eating a Pop Tart? Oh no! I'm sorry I did this to you. Man, these damn influencers giving us all diabetes. I went stargazing camping out in the boonies a long time ago. It was fun. We only brought one tent and had to load 6 people in there. That sounds like oh man, it's reminding me of one of my favorite Danmei novels. You know the one I talked about, Airplane? There's there's a chapter where the 2 brothers go camping. They go camping like and hiking like on a mountain with a group of people. And they were kind of like the younger brother is the one that's very uh, out and gay, but also like I guess he's still in the closet, but he's not in the closet to his brother. Anyway, he was like really clingy, and there was like tension between them. The older half brother was kind of like he's the stoic one, so he's always kind of like pushing his younger brother off or ignoring him or something. And there's like a whole backstory to that. But anyway, they were the younger one decided to go up the mountain alone because he's also kind of a social reject and nobody was like talking to him and stuff, and he got lost and hurt, and it was gonna get really cold, and he was just like, I guess I'll just die up here, being a little emo boy up on the mountain somewhere. But his big brother very stoically hikes up the mountain to find him, and yeah, just saves him, rescues him. So the little brother had like tripped and like hurt himself and he was bleeding, and then the older brother like rips his shirt and then uses it as a bandage, and then he gives his brother a piggyback ride down back to the campsite, and then they were still trying to figure out who was going to be in whose tent, and then the little brother was like, he was put into one tent, but then he went to his older brother. He was like, I want to be in a tent with you. I want to be in your tent, big bro. And his big brother, the stoic one, was like, he didn't respond. He was just quiet, and then he kind of like walked away. So the little brother got sad because he thought he was rejected. So he went back to his tent with some other reject, and he was kind of like, wow, 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 and he was futzing around with the wrapping on his leg. And then after a little bit, after a little bit, the flap swings open and his older brother comes in with a first aid kit, and yeah, very quietly and stoically cleans and dresses the wound properly. And then he's like, come on. And the little brother's like, really? And he's like, yeah. And then and then and then the 2 of them got to sleep in the same tent. And then when they woke up, when they woke up, the younger brother was like cuddling against the older brother, and I don't remember which one now off the top of my head, but one of them had morning wood. Story here. Let me read the chat. The Mountain Yippee 7246. Um, you forgot my name. I'm gonna cry. Hot day 41 set 41. Yeah, I forgot your name. I don't know how to say this. Greed is engraved in the human soul. Potatismos is Swedish for mashed potatoes. It's a funny sounding word. Like a Potato Planet. Sorry if there's a lot of sky glow, constant plains where you live. Everyone should go stargazing in a dark area. Yeah. I gotta run away so that I could see more stars. Aw, so gay. This is Mondo gay. Moon, did you ever hear about the one mountain hiker that joined a search group on the mountain looking for herself? No, I didn't, but that sounds funny. Moon, this is getting you out into mega gays. Oh, gay. It's funny how immensely gay this is. This is homosexual to the max, wild, mega gay. This kind of thing happened to me once while I was backpacking. Library Turtle, explain. Wait, explain. And it wasn't Brokeback Mountain, it was a different thing. Okay, thank you, teacher, for stopping by, though. I appreciate you. You sure you just didn't get gay? Me? I want to laugh. No, it's such a good novel. I wish I could go back in time and read it again. It wasn't Brokeback Mountain, it was better. It was better than that. It was much better. I woke up to him. Oh no, it gets better. Okay, I remember now. Okay, so the younger brother was like cuddling up against the older brother, and then woke up and realized the older brother had a boner, and then the older brother woke up and they kind of like made eye contact, and then the younger brother gave him, you know, the thing with the hands. I'm not allowed to talk about this. It's funny, it's good. Anyway, they're not full brothers, they're only half. They only share the same dad. And plus they can't procreate, so it's not you know, it's not like they're gonna cause any birth defects. Oh, it's actually Turbo Gay, alright. Yeah. I told you, it's a Danmei. Those are boys love. Incest is fine if it's gay. This is a sin? I don't believe in sinning. Up until then, I thought it was fine. Why would it matter if they're only half brothers versus me? I don't know. Stop making me giggle. What else did I want to talk to you guys about today? Oh, I slept a bunch. So I took a nap last night. Not today, but like not right now, but like the night before the stream. I took a 3-hour nap. Then after stream, I slept for 5 hours. And then I woke up, and then I slept for another 5 hours. So I slept 13 hours yesterday, which is pretty good. With breaks, like a true kitty. And I was still tired after that, believe it or not. Ah, incest. I might have slept with my brother as a kid. Thought that meant he needed to pee. Looking back, yeah, it was good I got a separate bed. Oh, that thingy. Ah, yeah, that thingy. Ah, yeah, that thingy. I'm so glad I don't have a P-nor. That sounds like. Anyway, actually, I'm half and half. You know? Wait. Not saying I'm trans or anything, but like sometimes. Am I a lesbian? I don't want to do this again. I don't want to do this. Uh, penis envy. Yeah. Oh, I'm just a feminist. It makes so much more sense. Goon, go to bed, wake up, goon, fall asleep, gooning, wake up, goon, eat, shower, goon, go to bed, goon. Actually, and then I went on a walk today, and I told you guys about the walk because I was stargazing, and I saw only one rabbit, but, started thinking about sapiens again, boys, and I was thinking, like, if I was an early Homo sapien, if I was born about like 100,000 years ago, would my life be better or worse? And I started to think it would probably be better. Hear me out. This is what I think. I genuinely think that I am not fit for the present time, the present age. But I like had a whole fantasy as I was walking of like me wearing just like, kind of like, what is it, like leather scraps of clothing. And I was holding one toddler like on my waist and holding hands with another while a couple of other rugrats like ran around in front of me and had a really tall, very like broad husband. I guess there wasn't marriage. I guess there wasn't formal marriage back then. But I just thought to myself that, maybe I'm gonna die a cat lady in this current life. But if I was born 100,000 years ago, I'm pretty sure I would have been a trad wife. What type of female makes you question your heterosexuality? Um, Cute ones. Heian makes me question. Wish Moon was my homo wife like the Flintstones. Good man and crafty Crobat games. I don't understand what that means. Cat urges to return to monkey. Moon should have been born in the 70s so she could chill in the 80s. Internet died. Welcome back. Moon is having baby fever. Nope, I'm not. I don't know when we evolved monogamy. Less material needs fulfilled, but more spiritual and other needs would be fulfilled. I think random passerby. Wasn't there always some amount of monogamy, but it's just that it wasn't like the default? Like, wasn't it that like there used to be more like sleeping around and stuff, and it takes a village, yada 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 yada. But I'm sure there were like some weirdos who were just like, I like this one in particular. Name your top 10 hottest females. Moon has robbed of her trad life. Heyan, 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 heyan. Oh, did I mention Sung Heyan? My favorite. This is my hottie wife. You guys want to see her again? It's been a while since I showed you, so I could show you her again. No big deal. Let me find a picture. Meow, meow, meow. I have, what's the word? It's not a spank bank. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not a spank bank. Let's see. Should I just pick a random? I don't know what this one. Okay, that's a really random one. Let me try to find a better one. Not that it's bad, it's just that it's a little vague. Okay, here's a picture. My wife, Han. Ah, that's my sweet wife, Han. Ah. Anyway. Return to Neanderthal, bonk Moon on head, take his wife. Oh, no, no, no. We don't do this here. Ancient humans moved on to monogamy because of STDs. Okay. Has its benefits. Okay. Art folder stash. Yeah. It's art. Huh? I wish my wife loved me back. It's Moon. I'm your wife? I can't be your wife. I'm gay. Don't you see? Don't you see? That's not true, Existep. That's not. But she is a bunny. She is a bunny. And I'll be her carrot. Anyway, that wasn't an innuendo. Like, her fans are called carrots. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. You're watching Love Talk with Mrs. Moonson. This is a daily talk show where a kitten who's smitten, rambles on about things. Love, life, anime, and big tech. Speaking of big tech, I'm still doing that research paper on the billionaires and inventions, but that'll have to be saved till Sundays, because Sundays when we talk about business. But I was thinking about this today, like I always complain about the big tech companies and their billionaire CEOs. But what about all the engineers? What about all the engineers who are making this dog shit? Where are they? I demand you. Show yourself and take responsibility. I know one of you is out there at like Google working on YouTube and shoving all this bull crap AI garbage that nobody with intelligence asked for. Who are you? Why are you doing this to us? Same thing with the ones at Microsoft working on Copilot. Who are you? Show yourselves. Bill Gates can't take all of the blame, and blaming Microsoft as a whole is like a little bit boring. Cause what are you gonna do? You know, usher death threats to a building? I mean, that's not a good thing to do. But yeah. Hard to know what the distribution of partners was. Okay. Um, okay. I'm making niche bad software. Does that count? Explain yourself. What does that mean? I'm not, but I'm building total dog shit. Explain yourself. Dogs hit hardware isn't much better. Don't make dog shit software. 1, 2, 3. So many of you, stop making dog shit. Make good software. Please don't lynch the engineers who are just doing their jobs trying to make a living. I didn't say anything about lynching them, but Junie B, I can't answer that for legal reasons. But anyway, it's not like I want them to be harmed. I just want them to not make bad things, you know? And I want to know more about them. I want to know like how they sleep at night. But I guess all the money makes it better. Is it the money? I have a theory that I have a theory that Scorpios are overrepresented in software engineering for big tech specifically. For big tech and for financial what is it? Fintech. Good morning, Tarso. They're the ones living it up, making good money. They'll never have to worry about getting hate. Yeah. No lawyers present. Don't sweat it. There might be one. There might be one or two. Game theory. Meow, 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 meow. If the customer is king, then they should fix it. Stop making Microsoft dog shit. Okay? Okay? I think they say the customer is king, but really, who's the king? The king are the shareholders. Okay, let's start the stream. The manga of today is Miss Regular Customer enjoying herself at the manga cafe. It was really hard for me to choose today because I had two good ones. These are just two random ones that I found, but I'll save the other one for next week. This is so silly and funny, and I guess I wasn't paying attention to much when I clicked on it, so it caught me by surprise. It caught me by surprise. Um, I'll read the synopsis to you quickly. Izumi, a university student part-timing at a manga cafe, got curious about a regular customer. Her name is Honami, and she's a high school girl who's been coming to the manga cafe recently. This defenseless and seemingly cute girl, who he can't take his eyes off of, has a secret ... question mark. I read chapter 1, so random passerby, I think you know exactly what I mean. We're like, yeah. Yeah. It's every single chapter is basically no, it's not Yuri. It's about a guy. He's not an incel. What do you call it? He's a virgin. It's about a guy who's clearly a virgin and doesn't know how to interact with women. He sees this cute girl at his part-time job and like he gets curious about her, so he goes to like clean things or like, do work or whatever. And she's in this little booth. She's in these little booths where they have they have like the PCs, the computer. He's a redditor. No, she's a redditor. Also, they can order food and snacks and read manga. Guys, I need one of these. Oh, this is what I want. This is the business I want to have. If I make this business, do you think I'll get customers? Can I make a manga PC cat cafe in the year 2026 and get customers? But would they be customers that I hate or customers that I despise? I don't know. Um, you said he's a virgin loser who's never spoken to a woman. I mean, he does talk to her a couple of times. He's just really awkward about it. Anyway, read it if you want to read it. Don't read it if you don't want to read it. I thought it was pretty cute, kind of silly, kind of romantic. There's a scene in there in one of the chapters where she sits in a massage chair and she's like really tiny and she starts making suspicious noises. So he's freaking out like, Miss Lady, are you okay? Are you fine? Like, is everything okay? And she's like, you know, she's having the O's, case of the O's. Anyway, I'd eat there and you would hate me. Man, there was a romance novel that I had started reading that I gave up on. And it was about a guy who sorry. He owned one of those like internet cafes, and he found I don't know if she was I think she was like an orphan who was gonna get prostituted or something. Anyway, he like this sounds like kidnapping. I don't think it was kidnapping. Eh, anyway, she went to live with him, and then yeah, every day he would go downstairs to work in the cafe, and she'd be upstairs like just doing stuff. And then she came downstairs sometimes. And then, anyway, it got a little bit too smutty for me. There was a lot of I'm not gonna describe it. Give me any magazine. I had a question of the day for you folks, but I forgot what it was. Massage chairs tickle your groin, so it makes sense. Yeah, yeah. There were a lot of such scenes. In fact, this entire manga is just like the entire manga, every chapter is like she comes to the cafe. And when I say comes, I mean she comes. She comes at the cafe. And then he's just perplexed. And then she leaves with a smile on. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. I did read Usagi drop a long time ago. What was my question of the day? Was it something banana related because of the title? Oh, what the heck is I was looking at? Oh, yeah. Oh, while I was looking for a manga, I stopped by Mimi's one again, and I was just scrolling through and chuckling. And in one of them, um, she's with this guy and she looks at his pants and there's like a bulge, and she goes, "Is that a banana or are you just happy to see me?" Pulls it out of his pants and he's like, "It is a banana. It's a good source of potassium," and he eats the banana. And I'm just like, this is so funny. Oh, so that's why I made the title of the stream what it is. Blah, 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 blah. Speaking of cute, funny girls, let's do some inherent memes and then I get out of here. Here's the first one, stolen from Silly Girl Club, as usual, because that's the only subreddit that I steal memes from. Okay, this is for the cat girls. You can change your mindset. Instead of thinking, I can't do it, just think, meow. Instead of saying, it's too difficult, you go, yes, exactly, Lux of Fate. Instead of it's all my fault, you can. I don't know how to hiss. I don't know how to hiss. I don't want to do it. And then, yeah, you get the point. You get the point. You get the point. Meow, meow, meow. Good meowing. Okay, next one. How I get after doing nothing. This is how I feel today. The only thing I did that was like even moderately um fatiguing is like I went for a walk for like an hour. Oh no, why am I on the front page? Tell them to get me off. Good morning, Randall Hancock. How are you? Anyway, but yeah, I get sleepy. Oh, nice, Daft Cast. Wow, wow, wow. There's more fun things Max Aker has been posting in the litter box, by the way, but I won't share them today. I may share them other times. Tell them to meow, meow, meow. Okay, I gotta hurry up and finish the stream because there's some weirdos that are crawling in here from the front page. Okay, let's see. And then this is the last one I have for you. I had to share this one because it made me giggle out loud. I am both dumber and smarter than you think. I am. Never estimate me. It's so stupid. Ah, it's so stupid and true though. Very smart idiot. I don't know if I would call myself a smart idiot. I think I'm more like, I think I'm just dumb, but like, I think I'm dumb, but I do think I'm smarter than you think I am. Does that make sense? I think I'm both. I think I'm dumber than you realize and also smarter than you think. Never estimate me. That's so stupid. Anyway. Okay, here's a quote and then I leave. If you're not happy with what you have, you won't be happy with what you get. Stolen from my fathers over on Twitter. Is this quote true? Oh, I was thinking about this on my walk as well. I was thinking about like, what did I think? Wait. Okay. Because like, for some reason, negative emotions last a long time, right? Sometimes negative emotions, they just last and last and they don't go away. And then I was like, why don't positive emotions last as long? And then I thought to myself, that's why everyone says that shit about being grateful. It's the gratitude pill, right? So if you learn to be grateful for the things that make you happy, it's like buying a refresh potion to make that happiness buff last a little bit longer. Now, it has like diminishing returns. I think you can only do it so many times. I don't think you can get like infinite happiness buff, but something like that. Meow, 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 meow. Smarter than you think, dumber than you'd hope. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, I leave. Bye. Stream's over. Bye. You know, this was just the perfect length of time. I didn't really feel like streaming today, but I'm glad I did it so I could hang out with you boys for a little bit. Hope you have a lovely and excellent week. I love you. Happy Monday. I'm losing my voice again. I also saw a lot of things about breast cancer. This is off topic. Anyway, uh, sorry, sorry. I digress. My brain jumps around too many times. I can't keep up with my own brain. Thank you, Frank Esther, for being here. Yeah. And there was something else I wanted to say. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll do the IQ test, stuff like that. New cancer announcement. Well, I haven't felt any lumps. But thinking you're not smart enough is a narcissistic trait. Like, you imagine yourself much smarter than you are, and you didn't reach that. I Yeah, I probably have a lot of narcissism hidden in there somewhere. Hidden in there somewhere. I'll be back tomorrow. Goodbye.